Hammerman will
We're
be
trying to
there.
find a way to have you open it for ourselves. We don't know what song to do.
If you feel like you wanna scream, if that's your way of letting out steam, then scream on. Scream on. If you wanna say something to say, and talking is the only way. Rap on. Rap on.
Fuck it. Let's make a video. I got a blunt.
This nigga, Ice City 5-1 motherfucking oh.
And it's that other nigga, Uptown Jackson.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Alright, man. We got the motherfucking Brizz Rawsteen versus Verb, aka Verb Vondoon. Alright. This is probably my second favorite battle that came out of Rookie vs. Vets. Surprisingly, the first one is Shotgun Suge versus the Saga. I don't know why, but I like that one the best so far out of all of them. What about you?
I don't know. I like Mr. Wavy versus K-Shine so far. So far, that's been the best one. Cause Chest threw up. Yeah, Chest throwing up really kind of fucked that battle up for me. Cause that would have been a fucking great ass battle.
It would have been totally different. So, but yeah, so we got Brizz versus Verb.
Hella fucking close.
Brizz set it off. Now, this nigga's aggression and stage performance is lovely.
It's through the roof.
It's very demanding. You want to you like watching him. A lot of girls that I show battle rap to and I showed him to, they be like, I like him. I don't know what it is, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching the nigga. I like watching the nigga too. He's kind of scary, just a little. You know what I'm saying? Just not scary like I'm scared of him. He's just like scary to watch. So he started off cooking, but then he had said this line about you vets is seasoned. Or
y'all salty.
Yeah, y'all salty. That's the way we think y'all. That's why we think y'all seasoned or something. That was cool to me. It was like Brizz to me doesn't have a whole bunch of like crazy ass bars. He says like clever shit with aggression and very mean. And then he did this little thing where he was like, I will screw your head off to it. Like a corkscrew with it, and he made the fucking sound like a corkscrew. I'm like, how the fuck did this nigga do that? The only other nigga I know that makes sound effects like that, and you be like, where that shit came from is Dot. Cause Dot makes sound, nigga, and I'm like, nigga, how did he make that sound?
Keep having son of a bull dyke ass nigga. Smack. These the vets. Well, ever since my arrival, they've been salty is the only reason that we call them seasoned vets. Nigga, this all business. Nigga, this all business. I'm long-winded. For 4 minutes, you get your noodle twisted like it's a fork in it. Then I'm fork lifting. Or I could screw it till something pops out like it's a cork in it.
Like Brizz Rawsteen. I like this round. I don't think I was expecting more from Brizz Rawsteen. I think he just looked really small next to Verb. But I do like a lot of the shit he was saying. And he went hella personal at him, talking about the mom being a bull dyke, and you know, he did a lot of fucking angles that I guess a lot of other people have used on Verb.
Yeah, I like the big bullet skip across your head, like I was skipping Rock's line. He had some cool lines in there. He had the money looking different ever since the foreign exchange, and
yeah, that was hot. Actually, that was probably my favorite line of that round from him. Money looking different, foreign exchange, some bullshit like that.
And then he had the whole, you know what I'm saying? You got choked on Cam, and then he did the whole thing. Like, I like this battle because Brizz was very personal with Verb. It wasn't a whole bunch of random bars, you know what I'm saying, that he had for somebody else, or he could have said. Everything was like directed towards Verb. And when he said the shit about when you got choked by hands, you know what I'm saying, and the banana clips with the Nina, the weaving extension, you know how it's curved like a, where was all that shit then?
Why you ain't steel on him? Or pull that steel with the banana and let it peel on him? You know, it's shaped like a banana, how the clip bend, then how it fits in, Nina's extensions, nigga, where was all that shit then?
To me, that was the best line of the first round from him. I was like, that was some cold shit, brother.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite shit that he said that round.
That was some cold shit. I didn't know what the fuck this nigga Verb was about to do. So that was it for Brizz first round. So after that, I'm like, it was just, like I said, once again, he was so scary that first round. I didn't know what the fuck Verb was about to do. So Verb came off, and he was rapping. It really didn't feel like he was going nowhere until he fucking said the shit where he was like, all right, freshmen, now it's time for y'all to get pushed in y'all lockers. And it's like, all right, now you about to put these niggas in place, start spitting these bars. And like a lot of the times during the battle, I like Brizz Rawsteen because he'd get up like an Verb face and like make that nigga rap. Not make him rap, but he'll get excited when he starts seeing him cook. Like, okay, yeah, do that shit, nigga. That's what I wanted. And then,
Green under that water, turn swamp thing, then you get whipped over them lines. That's double parking. Y'all dirty niggas. Four y'all probably shirt one strap. Y'all got to pass that metal round like it's the offering. Y'all ain't ready for out the car pipe smoke every day. That's exhausting. Wait, out the car pipe smoke every day. Ain't that exhausting? You've been getting matches with Rawsteens. This that Rawsteen. Impressive. How this whole round rhymes with Rawsteen. That's what you call
it. It was one time when this nigga Brizz Rawsteen was rapping, and then the ace nigga Verb just started taking his vest off. Like, man, okay, this nigga, let me take. Like, I don't know what taking your jacket off or like taking a vest off is supposed to do in a rap battle, but Verb did it in the first round, nigga, because he felt some type of way.
I think he felt hot.
It's just a vest, though. It
was a bubble vest.
No, it wasn't.
Nigga had
it wasn't no Hottie Boom.
Nigga, you
life
skinny,
jacket.
nigga. Me and fucking Verb got meat on him. The nigga was hot.
Yeah.
Or he was saying, nigga, I'm about to fuck you up. That's the other way you could take it. It's like, he's like, nigga, as soon as I get a chance to say something, I'm gonna fuck you up.
But dude, this nigga Verb started cooking. He did. Okay, like these wasn't Showtimes. These was like HBOs. He was doing like these little HBOs where he
stars and encore.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they was. He was doing these little stars and encores where he was saying shit like I take the wet in the green and mix it in the water. That's the swamp thing. And then it was just like more shit on.
Then you said some shit about how you gonna put these niggas up against the Yoda?
So we demote her. He do the hiring. We fired him. We demote him. Yet he insults us. These his soldiers. These are roaches. Topping Brizz, I beat them both up. Beat them broke something. You gotta be special. You can't be mediocre and come see the Yoda. A King Cobra.
Oh, how you you gonna put the mediocre up against the Yoda, and that is an example of what Verb was doing. It was so. This is how I kind of looked at it. It's like Brizz Rawsteen did what I expected Brizz Rawsteen to do. Verb did what I expected Verb to do. And then when you put them two together, like Verb's gonna come out on top. Cause you got a little nigga talking to a big nigga. And the big nigga was just like, "You're not phasing me," and kept putting him in his place. So first round I'm gonna have to give it to Verb because he mentioned Yoda.
Well, I ain't gonna give it to him because he mentioned Yoda, but yeah, basically what he said. Verb gonna come on top. He came on top that first round. Now the second round, Brizz started off again, and he had this fucking he had this line about cutting extra dickheads off and then cocking fours back, and that's a circumcision, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when he started really, like, the other rest of the shit he was saying, it was just like random, it was like filler shit. That's when he started getting into some bars and really wanted to get into some wordplay. And then he did this little comparisons to, like, nigga, this is the difference between a nigga with a hairdresser and a nigga with a barber.
It's about time. It's about hammer time. It's hammer time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like little, just taking like little personal shot like that. Just I don't know if anybody addressed Verb like that before.
I'm pretty sure somebody has. I'm pretty sure Charlie Cliff at the very least. I really wasn't feeling Brizz Rawsteen's second round, but it don't take a lot for me to get thrown off. And when he started, okay, so when Mr. Wavy actually went at K-Shine, like the nigga did seem lightweight emotional, even though he's a freshman and probably wasn't. But like that shit, you could be like, all right, nigga, you did seem some kind of way. But Verb wasn't thinking about nothing that this nigga said about both his mom being bull dykes or him having earrings or a perm. Like, Verb didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. And so for you to be like, oh, look at you, you're emotional, you're ready to what? No, he wasn't emotional. He wasn't ready to wash out that perm. Verb loves that perm. And ain't nothing that Brizz Rawsteen gonna say to make this nigga think he ain't purty.
This nigga ain't got the perm no more, he got the mohawk.
Man, I'm just telling you what fucking Brizz Rawsteen said.
And that nigga said, nigga, you know, I love, but then he started flipping his shit though when he was like, you gonna catch a hollow, not from a didn't and die, niggas gonna be didn't and nine, and I'm gonna put a.
Brizz, get the carving him, Annie. Take a part of his nanny. You got dry, but why? With a Mercedes, wanna spar with a Camry? That's you. I sense in your eyes. That cinnamon vibe. Broke wrist feminine kind. You catch a hollow. Not from a din in the nine, I mean a hollow. Niggas will be dying. I pistol whip them with it until it's a din in the nine.
Din in the nine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what? That was hot. And that was Brizz Rawsteen.
And then he also did the little, he said, I'll ride up, you know, Chaz Duncan, stab something. Hey, yo, cuz I gotta ask something. I heard you and your boys used to be ass fucking. Like, that shit, that was funny. And it was like, it's not like, it wasn't like it was the hottest shit to say. It was just how he said it and how he delivered it. It was hilarious. I don't want to say it was the most funniest thing. I don't want to say it's hilarious. It was funny. At the time and at the moment, it was funny. So he had just personals towards Verb. And then I know what you did last summer.
The right from the hook, yeah.
Yeah, and then the judo arm flip, like I swing is toss him around over the shoulder. That's a judo flip. Like, so then he had personals and he had shit directed towards A-Verb in the second round. Brizz Rawsteen, he had a very, very solid second round.
It was solid, but to me, and I think that Averb's second round kind of exemplifies my point of view. Even the way he started off, it's like, ooh, you're so violent. You know?
That was perfect.
You know, it's like that's, and then Brizz, yeah, and then he goes to be like, well, if you like it when he do it, y'all better love it when I do it. And then he proceeds to fucking pull a Cassidy versus Disaster, and he proceeds to do the nigga style, which says a lot to me. Nigga, if I do something that you can't do, and then I can do what you can do, like it shows a difference in skill level.
Turn around.
It shows.
Light switch.
It shows that, yeah, what you're doing is a bit, I don't want to say generic, but there's a formula to it.
She make me a little nice dish, little yellow rice, white fish, can't leave her, the head too sharp, she a Viking, right. Then you might switch. Then you might switch, give it a right kick, make the bike flip, and all you say is a bunch of other violent shit that it rhyme with. Me and her, she get the nightstick. She fall, give it an ice pick. Yeah. Something to do with ice picks. Yeah. Nigga, how the fuck does that compare to any type?
And it's not you, it's the formula. He said about how your writing was subpar, but your delivery was, like, he basically broke down, it's sort of like if you do the dopest magic trick in the world, if this nigga come along and shows you how it's done, every time you see that magic trick from then on, you're gonna be like, oh, it's just the rabbit's in the bitch's ass, and when she farts, everybody's like, ooh, and when they smell the fart, they slip the rabbit out. And then it's not so amazing anymore. No. And that's kind of what A-Verb did. Like, you dismantle what actually makes it amazing, even though in Brizz Rawsteen's case, we already knew it. But to see it, like, to put it in front of our face, like, it really showed the level. And like with Brizz Rawsteen, all he could do really to imitate was do the, oh, you put the blood in the mouth, you see what I did, and he did that little shit that A-Verb does.
Throw in the air, hit it with the nightstick. If she fall, give it an ice pick.
Then something wrong with ice pick.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of other violent shit. Like, yeah, he like, I love that shit that he did it. And then he was like, nigga, all you did was take Tech 9 shit and hype it. And don't get mad, cause I like it. Like, yeah. That was A-Verb had a pure veteran move. And then he had some shit in there, said some shit in there about Magneto. You know what I'm saying? And he also did some shit in there about 2468, this 357, and even the odds. A-Verb had a very solid second round, but the thing about his, like he said, he covered more ground in his second round as it being solid. It was like, it was a whole round. It wasn't just like a solid round. So the second round
goes to Verb Von Doom.
And then the third round, all I want to say is Brizz Rawsteen. You know what I'm saying? You came in there swinging, and you actually did really good.
But you did good the whole battle.
You know,
nothing to be ashamed of.
You said some shit. You said the line in there, I made more moves than a creative player. We all fucking played video games. We all made our own creative players. And nigga, the motherfuckers, we try to give them the best fucking moves. So that was a hot ass line. You did a Big T imitation. You know.
These vets, I knew that they were some faggots. Yeah, he heard about me way before the day I was drafted. I can tell by the way you was crafted. You got drive, but standing in front of me, well, now you playing in traffic. I get the boop, boop, bopping your shit, bumping Tupac in the whip with 2 chocolate chicks, hop out of it with Big T gun, then get the boop, 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 blocking and shit.
You know what I'm saying? That was fucking cool. Said some shit about beating his mom with a sock, with a lock. You know what I'm saying? Some shit Verb exposed.
And here's the thing, exactly. I'll beat your mom with a sock, with a lock in it. Like, you do this thing where you say,
I'll beat your mom on the top with a sock and a lock in that bitch. If bees give me the say so.
shit, and then you say like one more thing, and that one more thing kind of makes it hot. But yeah, it's just a bunch of violent shit, and it got you to where you are, Brizz. But it's sort of like in the intellectual circle, we have this thing where you say you learn it to know it to forget it. Like everybody knows how to tie their shoes. And at some point you had to learn how to tie your shoes. But now as an adult, hopefully, like it's just second nature, like you get them. And even to the point where if you had to explain to somebody how you tie your shoes, it may be difficult because it's inherent knowledge. So you need to take your style and your aggression and your bars, and you need to learn it to know it to forget it. Like that needs to be second nature. Like that just needs to be your delivery. It doesn't need to be what we focus on. And then you step your bars up, and then we can like just see Brizz Rawsteen as a total package, like we did with Verb. We didn't look at Verb and be like, oh, he had this delivery or he had these bars. It was just Verb being Verb, doing the things that Verb do.
And then like it gets to Verb's third round. And all I gotta say is showtime.
3-minute rounds, they ain't booked me for a long time. Fuck the preview. Let's let that beef brew in 3D2. So it's showtime.
Just 3 minutes. They ain't booked me in a long time.
Which, by the way, in battle rap standards, 3 minutes is kind of a long time for a round.
Normally he says 2 minutes though.
Cause that's how long
so yeah, but
you just say however long
3 minutes. Nigga, we was ready for it. Once a nigga did 3 minutes, the shit. What I was saying, Brizz Rawsteen. You know what I'm saying earlier. Like I said, when Verb was saying some shit, Brizz was in the nigga face like, yeah, okay, come on. When that nigga did that Showtime shit, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, shine your sword up. Take a swipe, you can't strike this armor. My light performance matches your best in your life performance. I'm nice and charming, but I like to torment. On this stage, nigga, I've torn men. This a body, you don't see it? Let me give you the tour then. I'm Dr. Kevorkian / Morpheus. I take all you bad kids. I'm the orphanage. I'm pissing in your
He was in that nigga face. This shit was crazy. Like, the nigga, I don't know, I wrote down Showtime. That's what I said. So, you know, so it's like it's a 3-0, but it's not a body bag.
No,
you know,
it was just there was nothing. There was no round where Brizz Rawsteen was clearly superior to Verb. There was no round where Verb's experience and fucking his own, like, this is one of the things where your own conceit and your stature, like your own greatness, albeit delusional, helps you. Cause there was nothing that there was nothing that Verb ever did that made me think that this nigga was threatened by anything that Brizz Rawsteen was doing. And Brizz Rawsteen, even being the best Brizz Rawsteen that he could be, was just what Verb said. And until you get to the point where a nigga just can't break down your style like water, it's fucking 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen.
That's what water is.
Like, until, you know, you can be like, well, damn, nigga, I really can't break down the composition of like a fucking plastic, for instance. I can't sit and just give you that molecular structure. So yeah, Brizz Rawsteen, you need to be more like plastic and less like water. Like, you really need more than fucking 3 3 things.
Yeah, so
but you were good.
Yeah, you were real good. Like, if Verb would have fucked up, so you know what I'm saying, you would have got a round in.
Yeah.
But it was like
even the 3rd round where Verb was kind of slow and whatever. When he did the Showtime,
it was over.
Yeah, a Verb Showtime kind of equals Hitman Holler's first round when Show Out is involved.
Exactly. So it's kind of hard to beat. So for him to do it the 3rd round, I was like a guaranteed. Let me just reel this shit in right now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, anybody else? That's just how we look at it. Once again, if you disagree, you can always put the comments right below. I will answer those myself.
You will.
Maybe even him.
Sometimes I do. Anything I can do from my phone is the general rule of thumb.
I use my PlayStation.
There you go. This nigga is Uptown Jackson.
It's Ice City 510. These what my eyes look like.
We're gonna end the video rather than relight the blunt. Peace.